Hello, welcome back to another video. I feel like it's been ages since I've made a video, done a voiceover, but it's nice to be back. In this video I get up to lots of bits and bobs. I do lots of little art projects, I do some collaging, some painting, and one of the big things is I moved back to uni. I'm now at uni, dreading it a little bit, not gonna lie. Got my first proper day tomorrow. Do I want to do another year of uni? Not really, I wish it was... I wish I could click my fingers and be at the end of the year and have all the work be done. It's very daunting and very scary. I'm getting sidetracked here. What else do? I do my first ever art fair, which was really exciting, and try out some new art supplies. So there's lots of bits and bobs in here. I hope you enjoy. Hello, welcome back to another video. As you can see, there's quite a lot on my desk right now. I am going to do my first ever art fair. Today is Saturday. Tomorrow, on Sunday, I move back to uni. I'm going to be in my third year, I do illustration. And then on Tuesday is the art fair. It's a freshers art fair. I'm very nervous about it, but I've been planning everything out. I've just been scrambling to get everything together because I found out quite last minute that I was going to be in the art fair, so I had to buy some boxes, I had to buy this fabric, a card machine, I had to buy all these plastic sleeves to put the prints in, because for my Etsy shop I just package everything in these like paper glassine bags, because I don't like to use plastic, but unfortunately for this you kind of need to be able to see the prints, so I had to use plastic. I mean, they're biodegradable, but still. I'm going to sell an original, not this one though, I need to make another one. I'm keeping this is mine, I really like it. It lives here. That's where it lives. Anyway, my plan is to make an identical collage and sell that one at the art fair instead. But for now, this is just a placeholder. As you can see, there's a big gap that will get filled. I've bought like a free-tiered like postcard greeting card holder thing, so it's got 3 shelves. So I have all these prints here, like these are on my collage postcards. The plan is that they will all be displayed on the little stand at the back, so like that, on the 3 little shelves, and then also on that shelf I'll have a price list for all the prints here. I only have half a table. I don't know how big the table is, so I'm hoping it's around this size. If it's any smaller, it's going to be a tight squeeze, but I'll make it work. I need to tidy all this away now because I should get packing for uni. I go tomorrow and I have nothing packed at all. This is my bedroom at home. I mean, you've probably seen it before, but I don't know if I've shown. Oh, my bed's a bit messy, but this is my bedroom. Sorry, no, it's my art studio, guys. It's my art studio. Yeah, a lot of the stuff in this room does get moved to uni, so I need to do a lot of packing. So I decided to make another butterfly for the art fair just to fill up a bit of space. I kind of knew going into it that no one was going to buy it because, this was a freshers art fair for uni. These are students are on a budget. They're not really going to be buying an original painting, which is quite expensive. It was mainly just a table filler, really. Want something to draw people in. I'm going to hold on to it for now because I have applied to another art fair. Pretty sure I won't get accepted into it because it's tough competition, but just in case I do, I'm going to hold on to this until then, and then if I don't get accepted into this art fair, then I'll probably just sell it on Instagram and see if anyone's interested there, and hopefully someone will scoop it up. I decided to just do basically a nearly identical replica, not completely the same. There's quite a few differences, but I just want my creative juices have just not been flowing recently, so I thought just copy one you've already got. So I copied a design that I really liked and just made another one. Here's the art fair. I didn't film much because, the lighting was really kind of yellow and dark, and it was just a bit awkward to film, so I only filmed a tiny bit. But yeah, I was really nervous, but I'm so happy that I did it and kind of put myself outside my comfort zone, and I'm surprised by how many sales I got. I was going in fully expecting to get, I said to myself, I'll be happy if I get one sale. That's kind of the mindset I was going into it with, so it was just really nice to see people interacting with my art, buying my art. It's just really nice. Also, just people saying that they recognise my art from Instagram. It was a weird feeling, kind of being recognised, I suppose, a little bit. I felt a bit famous. I did. Well, not really. I say people. There's probably like 3 people who said they recognised my art off Instagram, but still, it's a start. So yeah, it was the art fair. I really enjoyed it. Hoping to do more in the future because I've bought all the stuff for it now. Here I am just doing another collage. I think this is probably the next day. I've just been in a bit of an art rut at the moment. Is that the right word? Just been a bit stuck with art recently. A few months ago, I had big time art block. I was just really struggling with my creativity and just had no motivation to draw, but at the same time felt bad for not drawing. Anyway, I managed to get myself out of that by making this greenhouse and finally pushing myself to make a bit of art every day, and eventually I did get my creative juices back, and I made a video about it a couple months ago. Anyway, for the past few weeks I've found myself just kind of slowly getting more and more back into the art block frame of mind, which has been a bit annoying. But at the start it was fine because I was allowing myself time to not make art because I just wanted to hang out with my family and my boyfriend before uni started. So I was allowing myself time to just completely do no art and just play video games and have fun all day. But then the more I did that, the more it turned into me just procrastinating not doing art because I was scared to make art in case I made art that I didn't like. And then when I finally did start making art, I really didn't like it, or I was kind of bored by it, and I just couldn't come up with any new ideas, and it was really getting me down in the dumps. Until about a day ago, actually, I felt like that. You'll see at the end of this video when I do the last piece of art that I make for this, that I finally made something which I was excited about, and it's just nice to be excited about art again, I suppose, just because I feel like it's not like I don't like the stuff I've been making. I think it looks nice, but it's just not been exciting me, and I guess I'm just getting a little bit bored of it because I just wanted to draw something new that I hadn't drawn before, but also I didn't want to because it's scary and what if it doesn't look nice? That was the kind of inner turmoil I was going through. And also, I guess, just the fact that uni's starting tomorrow was getting me stressed because I didn't want to go into my final year of uni with whilst I'm kind of in this art block, and it's just worried, what if I just can't make the work, what if I can't come up with the ideas, what if I'll have art block forever and I'll fail uni because my brain no longer comes up with good ideas. It was getting me very, very stressed, I'm not gonna lie, and I still feel like I'm a bit in art block, but we'll see how it goes. But I am feeling a lot more positive about my art because of the things I'd paint at the end of this video. Just something little, just having a little win where it's wow, I'm really happy with that painting I did. Maybe I am actually good at this, because when you do a bad painting, and especially when you're in you're in kind of a phase of just doing bad painting after bad painting for a few days, or you do 3 paintings in a row that you're not happy with, it's easy for your brain to just be right, yeah, it's because you're not really that good at art, and all the good art you've made in the past was just by accident, and you're not going to be able to do it again. Like, that's really easy for your brain to say to you. So having just a little win where you make a piece of art that you're happy with, it's like, oh thank God, I can still do this. My brain was lying to me. I can actually do good art. It just sometimes doesn't happen. It's just sometimes you've got to make bad art to make you good art. Anyway, hope that ramble was nice. Here's me messing around with new art supplies. I got sent some stuff very kindly by Altenu, I don't know how to say it. Anyway, I thought I'd test them out in this video. They sent me some woodless pencils. So there's 2 layers there. And then a set of watercolours. And these look really nice. I'm really excited to try these out. Oh wait, I also got sent some paper, I almost forgot, which I will test out as well. And then I thought I'd do a bit of an art haul because Scrawlrbox very kindly sent me some boxes. I didn't realise how many they were going to send me, but they sent me 3. Which I was a bit like overwhelmed by, so thank you very much Scrawlrbox. I wasn't expecting this many. I have already looked at stuff because I just can't help myself, but I thought I'd just show you what I got. I don't know if I'll get around to testing these out in this video just because I've got a lot to do and I'm quite busy, so I'll have to do it at some point, but I thought I might as well show you what I got. Pigment Deco. Some pens. I need a piece of paper. Give me a second. Let's scribble on this page. Wait, are these like, I think these might be like paint pens but with a brush nib. Ooh, that red's nice. Ooh, look at that. Oh wow, I'm quite impressed by these. They're quite cool, I like them. This is a bit ironic. I literally bought way too many pencils the other day at the art shop, so now I have a lot of Faber-Castell pencils. Literally bought like 10 pencils the other day from loads of different brands. Here are just a few. And a Micron. I've got loads of these, but I never really use them to be honest, because I never do like line art. Oh, and some paper. I don't think I've ever felt paper so smooth. Right, so that's box number 1. That's a nice brush. I always get excited about new brushes. I like to try and keep the plastic thing on the top now because I always end up ruining the ends when I put them back in the pot. So I keep these plastic bits. And then I think this is a... Ooh. One of those, are they called kneaded erasers? Ooh, I hate the word eraser. So it's like a rubber, but you can mould it into the shape so you can get a really fine point and rub out. You know what, this will probably come in handy. Also, it's fun to play with. It literally just feels like Play-Doh. So there's that. A mechanical pencil, but also look at this. How cool is that? I've never seen that before. It's got a built-in rubber that comes out. And I'm not really sure what these are. I was a bit baffled by them, but basically I think they're watercolour, but in form of paper. I don't have any water with me. I will use my spit. You do that. It's like, you see, there's watercolour on there. So I've got all these shades of watercolour. I don't know, I'll have to try them out at some point because I've never seen anything like it. Okay, box number 3. Final box. What did I get? I can't remember. Another brush. I always like a brush. That's good. And then I think these are like paint, but they're really liquidy, so you can do cool, drippy, weird things with them. Yeah, thanks Scrawlrbox for sending me all that stuff. Much appreciated. Okay, now let's try out these things that I got sent by this company here. Don't know how to pronounce it. Altenu or Altnu. I don't know. Let's try them out. I didn't really know what to draw for this. I've been struggling creatively, as you know, so my brain just wasn't coming up with any good ideas, so I thought, don't stress yourself out, just paint what you know, paint what you've done in the past, so I went back to what I usually always paint, some flowers, some insects, some vines. That's what I quite like. It's not the best painting I've ever done, but it's fine. It's just a sketchbook page. Anyway, I want to talk about these watercolours because I am very impressed. I will link stuff in the description if you want to have a nosy at this stuff. I'm really impressed with these watercolours, and I'm not just saying that because I got sent them for free. I genuinely these will be my new go-to watercolours. I have Winsor & Newton watercolours. That's what I've been using my whole life. I really like them, but these, there's just something different about these. The Winsor & Newton ones are good, but there's specific shades where I feel like I have to, I know there's a purple I have and there's a few shades of brown where I feel like I have to scrub quite a lot to get the colour off, and it's just not that pigmented. But with these, every single colour was so pigmented, and I was taken aback. I think at one point I physically said wow out loud just to myself in my room because I couldn't believe how pigmented they were. I just really like them. I also tried out the pencils. I'd say the watercolours are better than the pencils. Not that the pencils are bad, they're decent pencils. It's just, I would say the watercolours are a little bit of a step up. I also tried out the paper a little bit later on, and I'm pretty impressed by that as well. I've never had a paper with quite that sort of texture on it. I don't know how to explain the texture, but it almost felt like fabric, but it just felt really soft and nice. And the way the watercolour was just kind of settling into the paper, I was just really impressed by, because I never really have fancy watercolour paper. I always just use, my go-to paper is just CastArt's own brand. That's what I always buy because it's the cheapest. I use an actual nice watercolour paper for once. I was having the time of my life. I really like it. Okay, so I was trying to figure out what to draw today, and I was having a little doodle, and I came up with these guys. To be honest, I've been in a little bit of an art funk at the moment. I just feel really stuck with art. I just can't, I'm drawing stuff and it's okay, I don't hate it, but it don't really excite me. And it's been like that for about a month, I suppose, of just making art for the sake of making it, but not really being, super happy, or I'm just excited about the results. Anyway, I drew these guys this morning and I'm so excited about them, and it's such a nice feeling to finally have that excitement back, to finally be looking forward to making art, because I'm just so happy with how these came out. And I was just drawing straight away, just scribbling, no rubbing out, just drawing, and whatever it looked like, no pressure, just trying to draw some characters, and I'm so happy with how these turned out. I'll pop up on screen the picture they were inspired by. I really I think they're poppies before the flower kind of pops out, the seed of the poppy, I suppose. I don't know. You probably notice, or maybe you don't, but I draw a lot of plants where it's just a wiggle and a circle on the end, which I find an example. I love a good wiggle into just a circle blob. You see there, wiggle with a circle on the end. So yeah, they're all inspired by just poppies. And I thought, why don't I try and take this thing which I always draw and I'm really inspired by, and then just try and make characters out of them. And I came up with these. I'm really happy with them. I did a quick colour mock-up, which I'll pop up on screen now, just figuring out the colours, so when I got to the painting process it's stress-free. I never really do character design. It's something which I'm a bit scared to do because I don't feel like I'm very good at coming up with interesting characters. I don't really know what my style is when it comes to drawing people. I just don't know what I want my people to look like what eyes do I give them, what shape is their heads, do I do necks, do I not do necks, what sort of bodies do they have, all this stuff that I really don't know and I need to figure out. But these guys, I feel like I'm getting closer to figuring out how I want to draw people. I just like a really simple 2 dots for the eyes and a quick little smile. I think it's probably inspired by when I was a kid playing with Lego. I used to love Lego, I still do love Lego, and for a lot of the sets I had, the people just came with plain old, the bog standard Lego face, your dot dot smile, and I just really like that look, so I guess that's what I've started drawing in my art. I just think it looks so cute. Right, enough rambling, let's get to painting these. I'm going to use my new watercolours that I got. I'm going to try and see how they mix with my old watercolours, as well as like how they mix with gouache as well. So I'm going to try and use a mix of everything, and I'm also going to use the new paper that I got to test that out, and we'll see how it goes. Let's go! I can't tell you how much of a relief it was to finally paint something which I was excited about painting. It's just, you know, over these past few weeks, it's just been, you know, it's been weighing me down, like I've already said. So getting around and painting this, it was like, oh, finally. It was like a breakthrough moment of just inspiration, finally having new ideas in my head about what to paint. And I've just got so many ideas now of what I can do with these little characters. I want to do more characters, try out different clothes, different like plant inspirations, and yeah, I'm just excited about it. You know, kind of when you see a chart and it's like one sort of line which splits into two lines, and then those two lines split into two lines, and then those two lines split into two lines. I feel like this idea is like the first line, which is then splitting into all these other ideas of inspiration and things I want to do. And it's just nice to have a new bit of inspiration, because that happened to me a while ago when I got into like my insect phase. I was just obsessed with insects, and I had so many ideas of what I wanted to draw with insects, and then I kind of ran out of ideas, and I'd done too many insects and no more ideas were forming. These are my new ideas, and it's nice to have a new inspiration chain. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking these would make as well like really cute stickers. I don't know if that would be something that people would be interested in, because I've never, like, I don't really sell characters. Like, I'm more of a sort of landscape person with the occasional character inside it, but I've never just done like pure characters on their own, really. So I don't know if people would be interested in it. I think a sticker set of these would be adorable, but I don't know, we're talking very far in the future because I am not doing a shop update anytime soon. But they put them in the on my laptop. I have a folder with all my shop stuff in, and in that folder is another folder with labelled potential, where I put all the potential art which I'm thinking of making into kind of products, art prints and stickers. And these guys have gone in, so we'll see by the time the shop update rolls around if I'm still interested in them. I don't know, maybe by that point I will have painted something better and they'll become a sticker instead. We're getting towards the end of this video now. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've liked watching what I got up to. I don't know when you'll next see a video from me because uni is starting and I don't know what the workload will be like, but I will be filming stuff, so probably if I don't post a video in a while, it's probably because I'm making like a longer video about an entire project. So that might be why, or maybe I've just completely overwhelmed with work and have had no time to film anything, but I will try to make a video. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. I'll just leave you now with a bit of music to finish the video. If you have enjoyed, feel free to like the video, and if you're not already subscribed and you like what you see, feel free to subscribe and also have a look at other videos on my channel. I do a lot of videos which are quite similar, so if you like this, I'm sure you'll like them. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.